Crashing with Friends Podcast.
Welcome to Crashing with Friends. My name is Kyle Hobbs, your host.
And I'm David Lindsay.
And Jordan Kane.
This is Connor.
Jack Brayman. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
More like Jacked Brayman.
Thank you for joining us this week. It's nice to have you guys. Feels like it's been a long time. Sorry for last week not having an episode. I had COVID, and I happened to have all the podcast gear at my house, so no one could come over and use it, so there was no podcast.
Yeah, what happened? Why didn't we have an episode last week?
Yeah.
Well, the studio was a hot zone. What do you want us to tell you?
Yep. The night I was going to have you guys over for the podcast, I ended up getting COVID, so it was like, boom, what are you going to do?
This time, was it better?
Yeah, the COVID lasted only like a couple days, but the brain fog lasted for longer. It was like 4 days of just like confusion, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah, I had it, 3 weeks ago? I didn't lose my sense of taste or smell or anything. I didn't have a fever, no body aches. I just had like congestion and some like a slight cough for like a week and a half.
Right.
But yeah, it wasn't too bad.
Yeah, but I'm glad to be over it, that's for sure.
Should have gotten to those bats sooner. We would have vaccinated all of them. We wouldn't be doing this mess.
Is that what you're going to run on for your new campaign? We should have vaccinated the bats.
No, I'm just going to scream it in the streets like, this is what we should have done.
I told the president.
I warned you. I warned all of you.
This goes back to Ozzy Osbourne.
So what you guys been doing the last couple weeks? You guys do anything special?
Being snowed in.
Yeah.
It's sketchy driving conditions.
Yeah,
That's true.
I assume your guys' place of business didn't shut down.
No. Hey, man, someone's got to build missiles.
Neither, yeah, did ours, yeah. But did I go in? No, I didn't. So yeah, I didn't have anything that was like a good enough car to drive, you know? All my cars are like rear-wheel drive.
yeah.
With summer tires, so it's just not.
Yeah.
I worked from home, and by work from home, I mean played Rainbow Six with Kyle and Jackson Thursday and Friday.
Yeah.
I don't get why more places don't have snow days. Like literally reading the thing, like the post that like the weather whoever puts out, it's saying like driving conditions are treacherous, treacherous and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like do not drive, blah blah blah.
That's not like you would
but
use
work's
to.
like, come on,
Yeah,
it's 6 a.m.
bring
Come
it
on,
in.
like
I gotta waste $1.
Treacherous is like something you would use to describe the Kraken.
yeah,
You know?
exactly, yeah.
I thought when you said I don't know why more places don't have more snow days, I thought you meant like generally why it doesn't snow more. And I was like, it's it's the climate, dude. It's
Someone explain climate and weather to me right now. So snow here, not snow there.
Yeah. My boss is pretty much just like, I don't want you risking like somebody, I don't know, doing something stupid or whatever for you to come in. You just work from home, which like, I mean, we get VPN in, but like, I'm not super busy anyway. So like, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, I beat Ratchet and Clank, Rift Apart. That's about all I did recently. Played some Tales of Arise. That's a pretty good game. But yeah, I'd say if you get a PS5, play Ratchet and Clank. It's worth it. It's a good time.
Did you play any of the other Tales games, or is this your first one?
I want to say I started like Tales of Symphonia or something like that and didn't really like it. And I was going to try Tales of Berseria, but I didn't want to spend the money. But yeah, this Tales of Rise is a lot of fun.
Is it like
Definitely liking it.
more like hack and slashy, or is it still like you get in a fight and there's an arena and you got to run around and combo and stuff?
It's the arena combo,
Okay.
stuff like that. But the combos are fun. There's a lot of cool like super moves that you pull off, and the story so far is pretty good. It's not like terrible or anything. So, yeah, I'm having fun playing it. It's cool playing a game that's not a Final Fantasy game. You know,
Yeah.
a lot of stuff's different. So, but you know, it's something different compared to a shooter or something.
Yeah. Mandy and I have been playing tons of It Takes Two. I think we just beat we didn't beat the Moon Baboon stage, but we're on the boss on that one. That was freaking awesome. But that game, man, you and Jackson were right, Kyle. That game is insane, dude. It's so good. It's so much fun.
Yeah, that boss is crazy.
Yeah.
It stays consistently good throughout the whole game too. That's what I really like about it.
Yeah, and I can't believe like this is chapter 3. There's 8 chapters in the game, and the amount of variety just in each stage is crazy, and how well it's executed is crazy. And it's just like they're just not gonna run out of stuff. Like it's nuts, man. Yeah, I was telling Jackson and Kyle yesterday. There's this level where one of you gets a nail gun and the other one gets a hammerhead. And you have to like solve puzzles on opposite sides of like a room in several parts. Like somebody has to hammer something and that might release a lever, and you have to like shoot nails into these they're like yellow painted boards. And sometimes the person will have to use the hammer to swing across gaps. And so I kept like, I'd shoot 3 nails in, so she'd swing and then jump, swing and then jump. And as soon as she jumped, I would pull the other nail out and just watch her die. Did that like 3 times. She thought like the first 2 times that it was an accident, and then she realized I was doing it on purpose. It's so good, man.
You're gaslighting me, David.
And then that part, I don't know if I should spoil that, but there's like it's just a small part, but there's like a part where you're flying a plane and this guy gets on the top of the plane with the other person, and it turns into like a fighting game. So you both have health bars and you have to like combo each other. Like it's so sick, dude.
Like
It's
you're
such an
fighting
awesome
a squirrel,
game.
right?
Yeah. And like one of you has to fly and dodge stuff while I was trying to watch Mandy fight the squirrel because it was so cool, and I kept running into the walls and stuff.
It makes
man.
you want to play it a second time.
Yeah, and play the other side.
Yeah.
It's so good, man. But yeah, you played a little bit of Final Fantasy Tactics Advance too.
Nice.
A lot of Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. I think I'm like almost at the 25-hour mark. So I'm trying to get my guys up to level 25 so I can progress the story a little.
What's your party? Main party?
I got March as a ninja, and then I've got a gladiator, an assassin, a Mog Knight, a juggler, and an illusionist. It's like the illusionist that can like use the spells and hit everybody on the map. And she is just beefed to hell. She's like 3 or 4 levels above everyone else in the party. So she does so much damage to everyone on the map. It's awesome.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Like that game is amazing. Did you guys hear there's like rumors of the original Tactics being remade?
Nah.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
that, if that's real, dude, that'd be awesome.
I heard they said that they're remaking a beloved Squaresoft RPG that is going to make everybody really happy or something. So people are thinking it's like Chrono Cross and maybe Trigger and Tactics. I would love Tactics.
Yeah, they all kind of deserve it.
Oh, the Legend of Dragoon too, man. That game had like really crappy localization, like the translations and stuff, but it was so good.
Yeah, it was really good, man. I love that game.
I think they need to make a complete HD remake of Lord of the Rings Third Age. I feel like that would be insane to play.
Was that an RTS?
RTS?
Like a real-time strategy, top-down strategy game?
No, it wasn't a top-down strategy game. It was one of those things where you just kind of like...
Third-person hack and slash.
Oh, okay.
No, that's Two Towers and Return of the King.
Oh, okay.
Third Age is like the very first, whatever you call it, like... Oh, no, wait, it's the second game that I ever played that had like the turn-based like attack sequences and stuff like that.
Oh, turn-based
Yeah, it's
RPG.
It's a turn-based RPG.
Oh, that's sick, dude. I didn't know that. Yeah, that would be cool. I remember that Two Towers game was freaking awesome, man.
Oh, yeah.
But I always got to Helm's Deep, and you have to like, when they bust the wall down, you have to defend against like waves of enemies for, I don't know, like 10 minutes or maybe even 30 minutes. It was crazy back then. And I always lost on that part until I found out like I used some cheats on Legolas. So he had like his arrow was all the way upgraded. He could one shot like any enemy in the game, and his arrows pierced enemies. So I just like sat there shooting arrows at these guys for like 30 minutes, man. It was cheap, but those were fun.
Yeah, I know exactly what part you're talking about. It's giving me like PTSD right
Yeah,
now.
it was horrible, man.
Are you guys going to play any games coming out this month?
Elden Ring, yeah.
Yeah.
And then is Witch Queen next month?
It's this month.
Oh no.
Are you buying Horizon, Kyle?
Oh yeah, I'm buying Horizon for
Okay.
sure. Yeah,
Is that mid-month?
So
Like 16th or something?
that's 22nd.
when is that live action Halo thing supposed to come out? I can't remember.
Is that March?
I think it's March.
Yeah.
March 9th or something like that.
Yeah. What'd you guys think of the trailer for that?
I don't know, man. It didn't look that good to me.
Yeah.
He can really
Alright.
flip his gun and shoot it. That was the only part that I thought looked cool. The Elite kind of looked a little CGI-ish, you know. I prefer they use like a real like Star Wars style like costume, you know,
Yeah.
compared to what I saw. So we'll see. We'll see how it turns out.
To me, it kind of looked like generic sci-fi.
Yeah.
A lot of the scenes, I was like, okay, this kind of looks like, all right, they're out in the desert fighting. Okay, cool. Like nothing was distinguishable to me of like, oh, that's Halo universe. And
Okay.
also,
That's what you're saying.
Also, I don't know why they didn't use the Halo song.
Right, yeah.
At least do like a bum 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 ba, bum 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 ba, but no, nothing like that. It was just it was like a slowed down rock song.
Yeah, I forget what song
Yeah,
it
it was
was.
a cover.
Sweet Dreams or something.
Did you see that commercial though, where they're doing like the Halo song? Like everyone, there were different people who were just singing it. Oh, it was pretty cool. I don't know. I thought that was during like one of the football games too, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think it was a commercial for Paramount Plus. Like all the different people that are on the shows on there, they're doing this song, and someone's like, "What song is this?" They're like, "It's the Halo theme song." Like they reference it in the commercial.
Oh, that's cool. We'll see. I don't like how Cortana looked.
She looks too real.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, dude, no.
Yeah, I didn't mind it.
I get that.
Cortana needs to be blue and almost kind of see through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
She kind of looked like a real person. She looked like a real person. It was weird.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't mind her. Like, I saw somebody put in a tweet. They were like, "This is not Cortana," and then I was like, "What?" So then I went and watched the trailer and was like, I mean, I didn't think it was that bad, but
We'll see. I mean,
it's all going to be different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like humans are looking for the Halo instead of the Covenant. It's like the humans are looking to be the ones to use it. It's crazy.
yeah. And then people were freaking out because in the end of the trailer, you see like a human working with the prophets in the Covenant, and the Covenant in the games hated humanity. Like they didn't want anything to do with them. Like, and it was a race thing. It was not like a we don't like your ideals type thing, you know.
Yeah. So
like the fact that they would work with a human or whatever, people were freaking out about. But like that was my main complaint, Kyle, was like the generic sci-fi look. Like their suits, the Mjolnir armor looked like it was almost like Super Trooper armor, not Super Troopers, Starship Trooper armor or something, you know?
Yeah.
Like just plasticky and I don't know, dude.
We'll see. And just use Master Chief's voice.
Yeah.
Master Chief sounded weird.
I would have been good with just a movie or a 6 episode long season that was just the first game, you know, with a high budget. That would have been sick.
Right. But I mean, at the same time though, I mean, if you want that story, just go play the game.
Yeah.
You know, I prefer them to do something a little different, but this seems pretty radically different. Like, I don't know. I'm not sure about that blonde chick helping out the Covenant. That was weird.
Yeah.
We'll see. That comes out only in a month from now, so crazy. We went and saw Jackass Forever last night, and that was opening night. That movie was really, really funny.
Oh yeah.
I liked it. Liked it quite a bit. Say it compares with the other ones pretty well.
Yeah,
Didn't let me down at least.
it didn't let me down either.
Wow.
There was a ton of penis, dude. There was a ton of penis.
Sign me up.
This had more male genitalia than any other Jackass movie I've ever
This
seen.
movie, they were just like, you know what? Everybody, let's just show our penises. It was just like,
We're old. We're gonna get away with showing our penises now.
Jessica actually really wants to see it in theaters, so I still might see it in theaters.
oh man, go see it in theaters. It's worth it.
Yeah, they redo some classics, and there's definitely some new stuff too, so it's worth it.
Cool, dude.
Some people get messed up. The new cast of characters is pretty good. There's like 5 new characters. They're all pretty good.
Right on.
Yeah.
I was thinking it was just going to be like a bunch of 50-year-olds trying to do the old stunts from back in the day, just eating shit the whole movie.
There's a lot of that.
It's close to that.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
There's a lot of the old stunts and stuff,
Yeah,
but
man.
just cranked up a little bit. I don't want to ruin anything for you guys. It's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
We
laughing
told
pretty
you
hard.
already about the male genitalia. That's too much.
Yeah. There's
Spoiler warning.
so
Yeah.
much of it. That was
I
my
wanted to
wife's,
see that for myself.
that was my wife's like complaint as she walked out. She was like, she got in the car. She's like, man, I could have went without all the male genitalia. And I was like, yeah, I know. I was like, there was so much. But hey,
I was like,
whatever.
not me, man.
Yeah. Hey,
It added to it.
Yeah,
It's
whatever.
critical in the
It was
plot.
critical.
You don't get what they're going for.
It's an artistic choice.
Yeah, I've been watching Jackass my whole life.
It doesn't get old.
It doesn't get old. It's like, whatever, dude. Like, I remember one of the movies, there was a scene where they use their penis as like a bat to hit a ping pong ball.
Yeah.
That's so funny, dude. Slow-mo. Yeah, I highly advise watching it. I don't want to say much more, but I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's up there.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's not going to win any like screenwriting awards or anything like that, but
No.
it's funny.
Nope.
It's good.
It was crazy seeing Preston Lacey in a movie, having seen him at bars and stuff around.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I saw him not that long ago at that Jimmy's Egg place.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, also I should mention wherever we were sticking around through the credits, because you know how they play like a montage of stuff during the credits.
Even
Towards the
Rocky had
very
a
end of it,
montage.
they mentioned in the special thanks to, one of them was the Neosho Wildcat Booster Club. I don't know why.
Gang,
I don't know what
gang.
they had to do with it, but
Jeez.
Dang. What does the Neosho Wildcat Booster Club do? You know what I mean?
Exist.
What don't they do?
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have kids in school, and
No show puts
it's
on.
been too long since I've been in school to remember what the Booster Club did.
I don't even know if Eden School has a booster club.
The chess
it-
club, the
is it
art
about
club,
vaccines?
all of those are
Yeah.
self-explanatory.
How many boosters do we need?
Yeah. Gosh.
How many
More
clubs do we
boosters.
They push the booster card into the classrooms. All right, kids, line up.
The booster on your polio vaccine. No,
Polio's making a big comeback.
it's different now. Everything's changed. It's not the old polio you know about. We just don't know what they're up to. We don't know if anyone knows what they're up to. Let us know. What is the booster club doing?
Email us at
Is it boosting cars?
Yeah, sound
60
sound like
seconds.
a
I've
couple
seen that movie.
busters to me.
Yeah.
People boosting cars.
Are they boosting kids? What are they doing?
Yeah.
You know?
Who
That's
or what?
kidnapping.
Who or what are they
Boosting is stealing cars, dude.
Who is boosted? Yeah, we want to know.
No one says they kidnapped my car. It's like, no, they stole it. Well, they boosted it.
Man, anybody tries to boost my kids,
Yeah.
it'd be bad.
you're gonna boost them.
Yep.
Usually, if you boost your kids, it's like a good thing. It's like, good job, bud.
Yep. Jackson, if you ever try to boost my kid, we're gonna have a problem.
I don't know how to take that now.
Anakin's gone.
Don't you ever lift him up or steal him.
All right, we think it was Jack. We gotta roll.
You see him crying? You leave him alone. Don't you dare try to cheer him up.
We think we know who's out here boosting. It's Jackson.
Jackson, you saw Afterlife, Ghostbusters.
Yes. Yes, I really enjoyed it. It was good.
Yeah, man.
Did it bring out the kid in you?
I mean, I don't know how to explain it, man. Like, it felt... The last one that they came out with the all-female cast, that one was just a stinker of a movie.
Yeah.
It would have been a stinker if you would have put males in it. So,
Bad script?
yeah, it was just a bad movie.
Okay.
This movie had a little bit more of a feel for the old Ghostbuster movies, and they do all kinds of references to the old Ghostbuster movies too.
Yeah, man.
But Paul Rudd definitely like brightens that movie up quite a bit.
Yeah, there's a few scenes where Paul Rudd really shined, man.
Yeah, and he doesn't play that, like, I could feel his character change. He doesn't play that typical Paul Rudd role. I mean, there is some of it, but, you know, it's a little bit different. Enough to set it apart.
Is he like the ultimate dad character in that movie?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, I guess sort of. Yeah, I don't know.
But who would be a good villain?
Who would be a good villain? Jaws.
Okay.
So it's always going to be Jaws. Yeah, all the homage, the homage they paid to what's his name? I can't remember his name. Guy that passed away, Spangler.
Egon
Was he-
Spangler.
yeah, Spangler. Yeah, it was just. I got a little teary-eyed in the end, man. I'm not gonna lie. It was pretty intense.
He lingered for too long, though. It was I was like, wow, that ghost is really sticking around.
He didn't say anything either.
Yeah, that's what I told Rachel. I was like, wow, he's also not talking.
Well, he can't. He's dead.
I guess that's true.
I've seen some of those ghosts talk, I think.
No, I'm saying the actor is dead.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
let it linger.
Luke Skywalker
oh, that's true.
I mean, Luke Skywalker is in
that's true. Yeah.
back in, so.
But I liked the way it was shot. Did you notice how like it looked old? Like the way the way it looked was really cool. The way they shot it was a weird way. Like
Like just a different type of film or something.
It's like a filter. Yeah.
some type of filter, yeah. I really enjoyed it.
Yep.
It was the first Ghostbusters movie I ever saw.
Seriously?
Yeah, I've never seen the old ones.
Oh my god, bro.
I keep telling him he needs to watch at least the first one.
That's why you
I can
complained about
understand
Egon
why some
lingering.
people don't like the second one, but I love the second one.
I love the second one too. Those movies are awesome.
Interesting.
It's like Ninja Turtles with ghosts.
It's just one of those things, you know, I've seen it from just by osmosis, you know, it being on another room or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I put it on like the same category of like, you know, Back to the Future and
Yeah.
like those other movies. It's just like they're iconic.
Is that what you want to be, Jackson? An icon?
I mean,
That'd be cool. I mean,
yeah, there are definitely movies like that though, where I just haven't seen them. Like, yeah, like Lord of the Rings. I don't know what's going on.
never seen Lord of the Rings?
No, I don't think so.
Wow.
Exactly.
Dang, dude.
Poor guy. You have HBO Max?
Maybe.
All three of them.
They got
Extended
the
edition.
extended. Yeah.
Oh,
That's a
boy.
whole day and a half wiped out for you.
Yeah, man.
Compared to go on a journey.
To Mordor.
They still hold up and they're better than the Hobbit series.
True.
Yeah. Yeah, those Hobbit movies were trash, man. It's like one of my favorite books as a kid, and ugh.
So what's your question, Connor?
Oh, I was going through like my closet because I was looking for my the Dude Abides shirt. I'm like, dude, I haven't seen that shirt in years. So I was looking through my closet and I was going through all these old shirts that I had and pulled some out. And I found this like turtleneck from like 5 years ago. Remember when we bought those turtlenecks?
Yeah.
Okay. So I put it on. I look like a total freak, dude. So I was like, oh my god, dude. I'd love to just meet somebody for the first time wearing this turtleneck. So I was thinking like, is it appropriate to like go on a first date or something with like a turtleneck?
Nah.
Like,
Well,
like, do you have to act like a freak when you're wearing it?
Well, it just depends, you know, it's got to be the right material for sure. It can't be the wrong material, you know, it can't be too fuzzy. It can't be too fuzzy, you know
Well,
what
no.
I'm saying?
yeah, then it's just comical.
It can't have a big tall neck.
I guess, yeah.
Do you remember when we were looking for those turtlenecks to wear to work or whatever? Like, so many of those turtlenecks were like fuzzy, dude. I'm like, I'm not wearing any of this.
Right, yeah.
I'm surprised you guys
Interesting.
even find a turtleneck anywhere, dude. I don't think I've ever seen a turtleneck on store shelves.
Yeah, this one I've
we
got,
went to
it's like,
thrift
it's
stores.
not like completely black, it's more like a charcoal color, and it fits me, and it looks okay, but it's just like, it's weird.
Yeah.
It's just
You
too
will-
slimming.
Yeah, you would look very, very German. Yeah.
It goes all the way up to my chin. So
You would need to have-
like,
I am here for the date.
Yeah, if you have like those sunglasses that are like the perfect circles.
yeah,
Yeah.
I could get some. I was wanting to like curl my hair and just like take pictures where I'm going like this a lot, you know, with my fingers touching.
With your fingers
Like
in
a
a
fucking
triangle.
magician like
Yeah.
posing. Like
I feel like I get some like Steve Jobs vibes from you, Connor, putting one of those on, like in a
Yeah,
serious way.
that's
you
what
know?
I was getting. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I guess if you think the girl has a sense of humor, that could be all right.
I think girls can get away with them for sure.
I think if she's really
shit.
into
If they can do it, then we
like
can do it.
European like EDM music, I
Yeah.
think she'll be down for it.
Yeah. Or like if it's the middle of summer and I've got the turtleneck on, that's
That's a step too far.
That's
yeah.
For some reason, the only person's face I get in my mind when I think of a turtleneck, besides Steve Jobs, is Napoleon Dynamite's. Was it his older brother?
Kip?
Yeah, with the glasses, like him in a turtleneck. It's like it's just the image I get in my head, dude. So I'm like, that's a no for me.
What about if I like cut the sleeves off?
As long as you got a barbed wire tattoo under there.
Middle of summer, cut the sleeves off, still got the turtleneck.
You get a certain kind of vibe off if you wear that shirt.
Yeah, a lot of vibes. A lot of strong vibes.
Less strong vibes.
I think you should get like that shiny black satin if you're gonna do that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get a gold chain, dude.
Wear a lot of gold rings as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Look like a French fucking mobster or something.
Do you guys have turtlenecks? Any of you guys?
Yeah, I've got one from that time we bought turtlenecks.
Yeah.
No, I
Go
don't.
get it.
No.
Go get it.
No.
I've definitely had some in my life, but it's been a long time since I've seen a turtleneck, so I don't think I have one in my closet.
Yeah.
I've not worn one in a coon's age.
They're quite exhausting.
Yeah, when I put it on, I had it on for like 10, 15 minutes. I'm like, dude, I don't really want to wear this. You know?
It's
It's just like-
restricting.
Sweating and your nails are turning blue.
yeah. Definitely, it's like I was being choked
Yeah.
by like a baby.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah, that's the thing, man. Like,
the baby's choking me.
yeah, I would be like strangled by fabric for a whole date. I feel like I'd do that thing, you know, when people are choking and they put their finger in their collar and pull their shirt.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is yours like where it's like a piece of material that comes up and then wraps back down?
It doesn't wrap back down.
Okay, so just one piece of
Yeah, one
okay.
piece. One piece up.
It looks like he's gonna go in for like hibernation in space. It's like one of those kind of suits that wraps up, and then
Ready to put my
all
helmet
you
on.
can see is his ears and his face and his hair. The neck, it's gone.
It's a pretty sleek look, you know.
It's sleek as heck.
Just pull it up over your mouth and nose. Be like, I'm a ninja now.
So it was like a charcoal.
Like a charcoal color. Yeah.
Oh man, if you would have went with like a white one, you probably could have like, I don't know, showed clones on like Camino or some shit.
Is it like thinner or like fitted or what? Or like what is it what is it made out of?
I think it's just cotton, man.
Yeah,
Just, yeah. Nothing special. It breathes.
a bunch of little rows, a bunch of little individual rows across the whole shirt.
A bunch of little roses.
Oh,
you
okay.
said.
Rose.
I need to get one, I guess.
Yeah, Connor was acting like an assassin that day. Remember, you were really
Yeah.
hyping on the assassin look.
Yeah, I went all in on that. It'd be cool if we all had turtlenecks and just took a picture. And like we were all like holding each other, like spooning. Yeah.
We're all side profile, like holding each other's hips with
Yeah.
our heads turned towards the camera.
Yeah. I like that.
You guys want to go to the pumpkin patch this year and get photos taken?
Playing in the corn pit with the kids.
We kick all the kids out. It's just us.
I'm
should be
getting
our-
bell bottoms.
We'll just go one day to that Big Spring Park in Neosho, that kiddie pool, and just roll our pant legs up and stand there and talk with like soda cans and our turtlenecks.
I could get behind that.
Yeah.
That should be our Crashing with Friends cover picture for the podcast.
Oh my God.
All of us holding hips, staring at the camera.
We could try. We should try that out, and then after that,
I wish we had
think we
small,
should
sexy guns.
small sexy.
We do like a Charlie's Angels type
So
thing.
sleek.
Yeah. Good bell bottoms. Good bell bottom jeans. I'm down.
After we get done doing that, once we finish that phase out, we got to go into like, I don't know. I think we should do like a dandy phase. You know, like a Louisiana, like dandy, like guy that wears like the robe everywhere, always carries around a corncob pipe.
Where's the like coveralls but no shirt
Colonel
or
Sanders.
overalls?
No, have you guys seen the episode of King of the Hill where Bill
Yes.
Dauterive is getting seduced by like?
Yeah,
I think it's like one of them is his cousin,
So
but
fancy,
two of them
like-
are like widows of his cousins.
like fancy Creole
Right.
people.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that.
There's that
Bayou,
one
like,
guy just
height
he
and,
talks like this, and
This flower.
we should
is
go through a phase of that.
Okay.
I think my wife will divorce me if I do anything that resembles that character.
Oh come on now, Rachel.
She really likes the southern drawl. Big fan.
Even like what's his face in Django is kind of like the same thing almost.
Yeah.
Like,
You had my curiosity. Now you
Yeah.
have my attention. What was his name?
Candy.
Calvin Candy. I actually watched that movie today.
It's such a good movie, dude. I love it. That scene where Christoph Waltz is pouring the beer in the mugs and like brushing the foam off the top of the knife.
Yeah.
That whole scene is just, I'm like, man, I want to be sitting there with Christoph Waltz drinking a beer. Like,
Right?
his accent is so
We all
good,
do.
dude.
David, this year for your birthday, we got you 2 tickets to go see
Yeah.
Christoph.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Christoph Waltz is on a plane outside in the driveway right now.
Private jet parked on Massachusetts Avenue.
Oh, David, it's so nice to see you.
Where are the Jews hiding? Speaking of seeing celebrities, Mandy and I and a couple of friends are going to go down to the Comic-Con in Rogers.
Oh, cool.
In March. And the guy that plays in all those Guillermo del Toro movies, the Fawn and the Pale Man from Pan's Labyrinth is going to be there. So I'm gonna have to get some stuff and have him sign it. That should be pretty sick.
It's pretty
I don't know
rad.
if I'm going to dress up as anything, though. I don't know.
You're talking about the guy that played, what was his name? Abraham? Was it Abraham on Abe?
Hellboy.
Abe on Hellboy, yeah.
Yeah, the Fish Man. And he's also in not Lady in the Water. What was that movie called?
Legion. He was the ice cream man.
No, yeah, that too. No, God, I can't remember. Oh, The Shape of Water. Did you guys see that? Weird film, dude. Real weird. Anyway,
You should let me draw 2 eyes on your hands, Connor. And do that for the cover photo of the picture of the podcast.
I'm going to do that.
that guy was creepy. I'm trying to get one of those like expensive Pale Man action figures. You know, that like brand new. They're like $70 retail, and get him to sign just the box and have that like, you know, put that up somewhere.
What is the weirdest movie that you ever saw, David? Because I know what movie pops into my head immediately.
I don't know. Splice comes to mind instantly. Shape of Water comes to mind instantly. I don't know. I'd have to think on it.
All right, there's 2 that really stick out in my head. One of them is John dies at the end. It is one of those movies that kind of like makes no sense.
Yeah, I think they're having they've got the Pink Ranger and the Yellow Ranger from the original Power Rangers that are going to be there too. I'm trying to see who else is going to be there. Real quick, real fast. Okay, it's Doug Jones is the dude that plays all them crazy characters. Booker T.
Booker T? Yeah. I don't know Booker T.
Kate Flannery. You guys know Kate Flannery?
That doesn't sound familiar to me.
Booker T.
No, I know Booker T. Booker T, he was five-time WCW champion. He also
For all
called
the viewers that are unfamiliar.
He also called Hulk Hogan the N-word on an episode of WWF back in the day. And as soon as he said it, his reaction was like, "Oh, damn it. I didn't mean to say that." It's so funny.
Oh man.
Since we went and saw Jackass, I was wondering if you had to do, let's say, 3 Jackass stunts from, I know you guys haven't seen Jackass Forever yet, but say the first 3 movies. Which 3 Jackass stunts would you do for like, I don't know, $10 million and you have to save your mother's life?
Okay, for one, I'm definitely riding that that firefighter hose.
The firefighter. Oh, okay.
The fire hose. I'm riding that thing.
That one came to mind for sure.
That one looks fun. I'm definitely jumping off a building with the friggin' big giant bouncy ball, and jumping off a building with that and bouncing off. I'm also definitely doing the closing, like getting in a big room with a whole bunch of dudes, turning the light off, and you know what I'm saying next.
The
Medicine ball.
Medicine ball.
Oh boy.
But yeah, doing the medicine ball dodgeball inside of a dark room, that looks like so much fun. But those are my 3 stunts, Jack. Give me some money.
Here's your mother back.
Oh, my mother? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm definitely not drinking any type of horse sperm or pig sperm or any of that stuff.
Yeah, I'm not big on sperm.
No, I'm not drinking any of that.
Yeah, I'm not getting my ass cheeks pierced together or riding in a poop slingshot.
I remember they just
Yeah.
used to do like the whole like shopping cart into bushes things. Like that doesn't seem bad. They used to do that all the time.
Yeah, those are early days,
I mean,
man.
if that counts as one, then it's probably one I would go for. Bulls are generally scary. You know, I don't know if I'd want to go that route,
Yep.
but maybe.
I like that stunt in Jackass 3 where they're on like a big giant 4-way teeter-totter.
Oh,
Bulls
yeah.
going under them and stuff.
Oh my god, yeah, dude.
I would do that one. That one was
Yeah,
fun.
that'd be so fun.
Yeah. I guess I'll see you all on that teeter-totter.
Yeah, I
For
don't.
our mothers.
I don't fuck with bulls, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to a rodeo a few years ago, and they do this thing called the Circle of Death, or the Ring of Death, or something. Maybe the Ring of Fire. I don't know why I said Circle of Death.
Shark bait. Ooh ha ha.
Yeah, but they put like 6 hula hoops. They're kind of big hula hoops, but they put them out in the middle of the ring, the arena, and they pick random people from the crowd who want to win $100 to stand in the ring, and then they let loose a bull in the arena, and the last person that can stay in the hula hoop wins $100. And the bull came out and he like shoved this dude to the side, and then he grabbed this like, he must have been in his 60s, bro. Grabbed a 60-year-old guy in between his legs with his horn and pitched this guy like 12 feet in the air. Oh my god! And the dude landed on his head, and like you can instantly, as soon as he hit the ground, you could tell he just got knocked out cold. This guy was wearing like, he was a younger dude, just had like shorts and a hoodie and a baseball cap, dude. The minute he saw this dude get chucked in the air, he just took off running for the stands, bro.
Said, "Fuck this!"
Like pale as a ghost. Oh my god, it was so funny. I mean, sad for the guy, but I guess he was okay.
Now that's freedom.
Yeah, I was like, for
ever regulate something
$100?
like that?
Hell no, dude. Oh my god.
I can go real bad.
Yeah, bulls are insane, man. No way.
I guess for my stunts, I was also thinking fire hose, and then I would go with the BMX bike that gets shot out with water, like there's like a water jet or whatever.
Oh,
and
yeah.
you fly out into the lake.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
And then I would also do the whole getting on that big ass rocket that
Oh my god.
almost exploded on Johnny Knoxville or whatever, the one that popped out the side.
Did they shoot that thing into a net? Or was that into the water too?
Goes into a lake.
Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, that'd be fun. I'd do that one.
Here are the ones that I would do. I would do the very first stunt from the first movie, the demolition derby, or the rent-a-car derby, whatever you call it.
God.
I would do the mini loop,
Mini loop would be fun.
and that one thing that Wee Man does with the parachute, and then
Yes.
it like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Like they get a bunch of airboats, and then like he throws the
Yeah.
parachute up, and it just takes off.
He
I'd like to
skips
try
across the
that.
Water. Yeah.
I heard he got like insane whiplash from that for like he was fucked up for a while.
Doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, I don't know. Nothing where like anything's piercing my body or like didn't they shot darts at their bare butts at one point, right? The darts were like sticking in their butt cheeks.
I could probably take a dart hit.
That was like an electric chair on Wee Man's butt, right? Is that what you're talking about?
I don't know, man. Oh, maybe it was like a taser thing. I don't know. Who knows?
But I will say this: I would do any of the Jackass stunts for $10 million. Like if you're like, "Hey, do this one for $10 million," I'd be like, "All right, let's get through it."
All right, let's play your game, Connor.
Okay.
Play that game.
Y'all want to play a game?
Let's play a game. Is it your Netflix game?
It's a movie game.
Movie game.
Yeah, it's Netflix.
It's the Connor special.
Either I'm being robbed or that's Rachel.
Could be both. All right, is this going to be Return of the Bow? Didn't he win the last game?
I did.
Yeah, he got those Scorpion King knives.
Cool.
Bastard. Should've
Piece of
kept those.
shit.
I want them back.
All right. After his eldest son joins the American Revolution, a widower heads
David.
into
Oh, the Patriot.
the Patriot
Let's go.
heads into battle himself as the war threatens what he cherishes most. After training as ninjas under Master Blank in the sewers of Blank,
David. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
yeah, Master
Shit.
Splinter in the sewers of New York, 4 heroic pizza-loving turtles
I don't
take
know.
on a dangerous gang to save the city.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know if it was gonna be like a specific one or something.
Yeah, that's what I was waiting for. Was like it's set in the past.
Yeah. They become samurai.
Cast out of his village for eating the proverbial forbidden fruit.
David, you're one.
Yep. A bungling caveman sets off with his sidekick on an epic trip through biblical times. So.
That movie is so good, dude. I swear to God, Mandy and I watch it once a month.
I don't even know if I've seen it all the way through.
Oh, it's so funny.
Nudged by his fiance to find guy friends. Straight-laced plank.
Kyle.
David, I love you, man.
I love you, man.
Stop me, Jackson. Stop me.
Nudged by his fiance to find guy friends, straight-laced Peter hits it off with brash Sydney until their new bromance starts to spell trouble.
I love
Slap
that
the
movie
bass.
too.
I love that movie. Yeah, I was like, we watched that last week.
Yeah. David's getting these quick. That college mind of his. All right. A college student cheats on his girlfriend and videotapes it. When his friends accidentally
David,
mail...
Who was that?
Let's go.
That was
No,
Bo.
you take it, man.
It's a road trip.
Road trip. Accidentally mails her the tape. They hit the road to intercept it.
Such a good movie, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's funny.
Tiny salmon.
it was pretty good.
On a bet, a gridiron hero at John Hughes High School sets out to turn a bespectacled artist into a prom queen in this outrageous parody.
Kyle. Not another teen movie.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I didn't even realize the high school was called John Hughes High School.
Yeah.
Is that significant?
Yeah, John Hughes is who made like all those huge like teen 80s movies.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Breakfast Club.
Yeah. And then he made like Freaks and Geeks and stuff, right? Or no?
No, I think that was Judd Apatow, wasn't it?
Yeah, that
Oh,
was
yeah,
that was
Jack-
Apatow.
yeah, sorry, wrong guy. Anyway. Oh, 16 Candles and shit. Yeah.
All right, so you guys know what you got? What the score is?
Hey, I've got 4, right?
David's got 4. I've got 1. Boseph's got 1.
Okay.
You got one?
That's your real name?
Yeah, I've got 1.
All right.
When a breakup fails her plan to marry rich, a self-absorbed middle school teacher pursues a new man with a scheme that leads to unexpected lessons.
Jackson, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Kyle, Me, Myself, and Irene.
Nope.
Read it again?
Dang.
When a breakup fails her plan to marry rich, a self-absorbed middle school teacher pursues a new man with a scheme that leads to unexpected lessons.
Dang, dude.
It's a comedy.
Jackson, Bad Teacher.
Okay. Yeah.
I've never even seen Bad
Dude.
Teacher. That I was just
That was on my radar. When you said scheme, I was like, sounds like a bad teacher.
It's actually not a bad movie.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
A reporter attempts to learn more about his dying father by finding the truth behind a lifetime of his tall tales and legends of epic
David.
proportions.
Big fish.
Big fish.
Let's go. Not real big fish. Just big fish.
Just big enough. When 4 boys seek adventure in the woods while looking for a missing teenager's dead body, they learn some...
Jackson. Stand by me.
Stand by me.
Damn.
They learn some truths about themselves along the way.
You want to see a dead body? Yeah.
Years later, he got shot in the head. That's how the movie ends. It's like, one of the guys that you've been watching this whole movie gets shot as an adult.
All right, so this question 10 for all the marbles, man. A lovable young bear from the jungles of Peru lands in London in search of a new home
David Paddington.
and soon finds family while settling into city life. If I can say it, it's yeah.
A lovable young bear from the jungles of Peru.
How many did you get? Like 6?
Yeah, David got 6.
Crazy.
Smoked us, David. Dang, bro.
You can have the last 3 cookies, dude.
Nice. Appreciate that. We should bring up that Bungie acquisition a smidge, maybe later at the end.
Okay.
Let's just go ahead and get into it.
Pretty big time, you know, because Sony needs like a good first-person shooter developer, so that's going to be big for them, you know.
They said that it was already in the works and it was not in response to like Microsoft buying out a bunch of shit.
Yeah, no way.
But
How much money, dude?
So explain exactly what went down.
Sony bought Halo creator Bungie for like, what was it, $3.5 billion or something?
Yeah, something like that.
And apparently, like, they haven't bought them. They're just they announced they're going to, but or maybe was it final? No, it's not final. But they said they're still going to keep Destiny cross-platform and stuff. So I I mean, I imagine whatever Bungie cooks up next is going to be exclusive. Isn't that weird though, dude? Bungie made Halo and then went to Activision, then went to independent, and then went to Sony.
Yeah.
And Halo's like Xbox's baby.
And what I don't get is why did Bungie want to get away from Microsoft so bad? They went, they got to be independent, and now they just to go be bought.
Well, apparently, like a bunch of people that worked at Bungie got pissed off because they didn't want to work for Sony. That they were like talking about leaving, like a whole bunch of them. So I guess Sony's paying an extra $1.9 billion in bonuses to across the company to keep people on board.
That's so much cash.
Yeah. That was an article I saw like from Kotaku, so you know, take that with a grain of salt, but that's crazy, man.
Wow.
I don't know what it means, man, but
I mean, no matter what in a job, someone's gonna be telling you what to do. You know,
yeah.
if you're most of us, you know, so
I just don't know if it was like a matter of principle. Like they started with Microsoft and maybe they saw it like they didn't want to slight. I don't know. Who knows? I think it's whatever, dude. If you're in a place and you're getting funded to bring your ideas to life, like, and you're not in a toxic work environment, who gives a shit? You know?
yeah. I think if they just if industry wide they stop doing all the overtime, like all the excessive overtime, that would help. You know,
yeah.
Let people have their lives back, and then it's just like people would probably be okay with it. You know?
Yeah, or at least like make it an option. Be like, hey, dude, we need like 60-hour work weeks for like a month. If you want, we're definitely paying like either double time or, you know, at the very least time and a half, whatever. Mm-hmm. We'll feed you guys while you're here. Some shit like that.
Yeah.
Which I hear is like that happened with CD Projekt Red apparently with Cyberpunk. They like everyone was like, oh my god, we were crunching, and everyone was like, oh my god, they were crunching. But then like a bunch of the employees at CD Projekt Red were like, yeah, but they paid us like crazy to do that. So, you know, not that money is all that matters, but
Yeah.
It's important that you get compensated for your time. That's for sure.
I don't know. Do you guys think that the market is going to consolidate and there's going to be monopolies and the world's going to end? Apparently, there's people freaking out. Like,
I think there's always going to be people branching out and starting their own studios. So
Yeah.
I think you know, for right now it's going to be like really consolidated, but then eventually it'll get back to the point where there's a lot of indie stuff again.
yeah,
Is what I think anyway.
yeah. I'm not gonna lie, dude. That big Xbox acquisition, they did ZeniMax and then Activision Blizzard. Like, kind of made me a little bit like, I don't know. I got like a weird feeling because on one hand I'm happy that Xbox is doing better, but on the other hand I'm like, then you just took out a whole publisher though. You know, that you can just do whatever the hell you want with and cut Sony out. And while like Sony's not my favorite place to play, I still love Sony and they have a huge legacy and I want them to be around forever. And like, I'd hate to see, but then, you know, they spent like $75 billion on Activision Blizzard and then Sony was like, oh, we'll take Bungie for 3.5. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
granted, it's not like 12 IPs or whatever, 20 IP or whatever, but like still pretty cool though.
Sony just needs to come out with like another type of shooter like they used to have, like a SOCOM. Make it like a big map SOCOM, you know, like a big war going on.
Yeah.
Like SOCOM back in the day was like the cooperative shooter. Mm-hmm. I would love to see Sony have one of their studios make some type of big open world, you know, shooter.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to see SOCOM come back. I would really like to see Resistance come back.
Oh yeah, Resistance
this,
is
like,
really cool.
Kind of a dark, like almost, I'm not really Gears of Warsy, but like, you know, just kind of like horror elements and, you know, your blood's pumping kind of experience. But Killzone, like, I feel like with 1 and 2, I was really into Killzone, and then I just kind of fell off, and then I played Shadowfall on PS4 and wasn't really into it all that much. So I could do without Killzone, but Resistance would be cool. And I'd love to see SOCOM come back. I'm hoping this will like increase the rate at which Bungie releases content, because I feel like when they went independent they slowed down a little bit, like between Shadowfall, or not Shadowfall, but what was the last one they did, Beyond Light? Between Beyond Light and Witch Queen, it's been like is it 2 years now, or was it just a year and some months?
I don't know.
It seemed like it was forever, dude. Whereas when they were with Activision Blizzard, that I feel like we got expansions quicker. I don't know.
I think they just need to take this whole deal and make a Destiny movie, and then they make Ryan Reynolds play Cade 6.
Dude,
Stop.
or just Nathan Fillion.
Ryan
Yeah,
Reynolds.
just let Nathan Fillion play
Yeah,
Quake 6.
man. I would freaking love a super high budget quality, like 2.5 hour to 3 hour long Destiny movie, man.
Well,
That would be so
That's
sick.
part of the rumor is that they're trying to make a TV show or a movie or
Yeah.
some type of extra content.
Just
They've
break
got their movie department, so they'll do it.
Yeah, dude, just break the bank on it, man. I want to see like Jackson those crazy space scenes with like, you know, crazy visuals. I mean, the stuff you get in Destiny. You know, remember when the Traveler died or whatever, and like it sent that shockwave across space? Like that shit is so cool, dude. Those effects.
Very cool.
Space is a huge draw. Mm-hmm. If you have epic space wars going on, you know, like Wars in the Stars,
Yep.
it'd be the shit.
Star Wars. Yeah, like I don't know, and the whole vibe that Destiny gives off, like with the geometric drawings and the loading screens and all that stuff, is so cool.
Yeah, the new Witch Queen is gonna be fun. I'm gonna enjoy it.
Yeah, man.
All right, for those
For about a month.
For those of us who have played Destiny, what storyline would you like to see be made into a movie?
Probably the Taken King.
Taken King, yeah.
Taken King, yeah.
If it wasn't the Taken King, I'd probably go Red War. Red War was pretty sick with Gaul.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't really like the Cabal quite as much as I like the Hive and the Fallen, or the Hive and the Taken and stuff.
I like the Vex stuff a lot.
Oh yeah, the Vex is sick too.
I think the Crota expansion is so small that it could work as a movie pretty well. you know?
Crota was awesome. Like that whole Hellmouth, like everything with the Hellmouth and all the legends and the lore and the stuff with the what's her face, the chick that put the Acolyte's eyes in her head so she could see in the dark.
Eris.
Yeah, Eris Morn. That could be a pretty sick movie too. And then they could just do Taken King as Destiny 2.
Right.
Movie 2.
Yeah. Just keep it all about the Hive as the main villains. Like, you can have the other aliens as, like, side stuff, but, like, just keep it all about, like, the Hive as, like, the main threat, you know?
They have the most interesting stories, in my opinion. Like, this whole thing with Savathun is so good.
Yeah. New DLC is going to be good.
Yeah.
Gotta balance playing that, the new Horizon game, and that From Software game.
Yeah. Elden Ring.
Elden Ring, yeah.
It's going to be a tough spring.
Wait, is Elden Ring coming out on PC?
Yeah.
It is?
And I think that's February, like, 22nd or 26th, 24th, something like that. So I know it's at the end of the month.
Okay.
So I'm going to try to wrap up Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. And I was trying to beat Diablo 2, but I got stuck on the second main boss. It's just like impossible, dude. Like I guess they designed it to play with people online, like co-op the boss. And I'm just playing solo because if I play online, everything's procedurally generated. So every time I start, I have to find my way back to wherever I was. And offline, everything's mapped out, so I don't have to wander around so much. But this second boss, dude, is like, I just gave up. I was like, nope.
Yeah.
I don't have enough time for this.
Damn.
Plus, if you die like in Diablo 2, you lose all your armor and money, and it's like kind of like Dark Souls. You have to get back to your body to get all your stuff back. But the minute I drop in, my defense and speed are so low from losing all my gear that I can't get back to my body by the time he kills me. So like I'm just like I lost all my shit. I lost like 100,000 gold. I'm not doing this.
Damn.
Yeah.
I have a question for you guys. What sport would you redo and add something to?
What sport would I redo and add something to?
Yeah, like if you could take a sport and add something to it that would make it better or make it crazier, make it more watchable, what would you choose?
Make a minimum required amount of alcohol in F1. No.
This is what I would do. I would take baseball and legalize steroids. Steroids become 100% legal in baseball. But for multiple reasons. You got one reason, you got people shooting for the home run record again. Like, that becomes like the main thing. Like, who is in the running for the home run record? And then, second, everyone is going to be playing at the absolute best of their abilities. And three, they're working out steroids for all of us normal people.
It's a test bed.
Yeah, you test it out on the super athletes in baseball first. And then once it's like good for the regular Joe like myself that wants to be able to just like, you know, sit at home, eat ice cream and not have to put in any work, just put in steroids and then all of a sudden I'm jacked. It's like,
You're jacked,
man,
Jack.
Jacked is jacked.
like, Jackson, what are you doing? Like, I just want to eat whatever I want.
And I'm also going for the home run record.
Jackson's jacking again.
I would 100% take steroids if there was zero like negative side
So what
effects
is
to
it?
it.
What is it, like erectile dysfunction, or does it actually make your wiener smaller, or what?
I don't know.
Well, I know it messes with your hormones. So
That's the only reservation I have.
and definitely.
It's like, I mean, I'll take them right now.
You just
I
want,
can't afford any
you
loss.
just don't want your small pee-pee to be
of
smaller?
inches.
Not my size.
Yeah, I can't afford that. I can't go for any
Can't
home
take
run.
another
Yeah,
loss
home run.
after all that caffeine, after all that taurine. I feel like I would want to like remove padding and helmets from like hockey, but then also make the puck like soft rubber, so that if like the goalie gets domed in the face or something, it's not gonna like bust his teeth out. But also like, you know, when people get in fights and stuff, they're not just like punching each other in the face mask or the shoulder pads or something. Like they're like there's blood on the ice. You know what I mean?
That'd be cool.
There's already a lot of violence that happens in hockey already.
Like you slam someone into the wall, like there was like a broken collarbone. You know, maybe a humerus. You know, I'm not a violent guy, but I don't know. I can't think of anything else. Or like just play football, but instead of a football, it's a softball, and everyone has catcher's mitts or something. You know?
I would take what's like the longest like circular track race in the Olympics.
Like the 1500 freestyle or the 4000 freestyle.
Yeah, like the
or
one that's
whatever.
just like where they have to keep going around and around for like a while. I would take that, but add bulls into the track.
Yes.
You have to dodge and weave the bulls that are out there.
Yeah.
And if you're in first place, you have an advantage because you have the option to kind of like get through them without them being all jittered. The first person jitters them, and then they're like, ah, and then whoever's like third or fourth is like, oh shit, now they're spooked. They gotta be on their heels.
Co-ed basketball. Why can't the dames play
That's radical thinking, bro.
on the same team,
Not
not
on
against
this
each other,
podcast.
not against each other,
Yeah.
on the same team?
It's not quite 2030 yet, Bo.
Everybody.
Well, the
yeah,
thing is
well,
that they are kind of getting to that,
heard it here
like,
first, then I want my cut.
men that are becoming women can like play in those
See?
sports and be champions,
exactly.
No one's gonna bitch about
break the records.
I'm talking full-blown gals.
it. Yeah. Same for the UFC. I want
Full-blown
men
gals.
fighting 5'3" women. Remove the weight constraints from UFC. Lightweight versus heavyweight.
Why couldn't it work? Exactly.
Yeah, there's a bunch of chicks that could beat me up in the UFC, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, bro.
As a matter of fact, I don't think there's a chick that's in the UFC that I can beat up. You know, I think all of them could probably whoop me.
The ring girls even.
100%, yes.
The ring girls might be able to whoop me, man.
Beautiful Ariani could take Jackson.
I'd let her. I mean, if we're being honest, I'd just let her.
I'd like to see like some like hover boots or like jet boots added to like tennis, or volleyball, either one. Because I think it'd make the sport even cooler. Because like anything that like pops up really high, you could jump up and like boom, you know.
Sick.
And since those sports rely on like a lot of like lateral movement, you'd be able to like jet boot to the side,
Yeah.
really
Okay.
quick, you know.
So what about like badminton, but you have to get in like those pogo sticks that like make you jump really high up.
But it's like a one-handed pogo stick, and the other hand you got your badminton thing, your racket.
To the people that can pogo stick, all you need is one hand.
Yeah.
I know,
Yeah.
I know.
Well, yeah. What about if you did like, you know, how futsal is like indoor soccer, like futsal, but everybody has Heelys on,
That'd be cool.
so you're just like flying down the court. You know, that'd be crazy.
Or real life Quidditch.
Real
Figure
life
that out.
Quidditch.
Yeah.
Quidditch, but the brooms can fly.
Yeah, they play that in that Google movie with Owen Wilson and Vince Vaughn. What's
The
that?
internship.
The internship.
Yeah.
Yeah, they played that. It doesn't look that fun, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had a friend in the army that played that, like on a team. I never went and watched, but we always thought it was funny.
Was he ranked?
I don't know, probably.
Was there flying?
If there was like real like flying, it would be cool.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And like the golden snitch actually floated around. and
Yeah,
shit.
dude. Yeah, that's
that'd be sweet.
big thing.
I can't imagine how big Quidditch would be if it was real, bro. That'd be insane.
Yeah, it'd be the biggest thing. There'd be a World Cup like in the movie,
Yeah,
you know?
dude.
It'd be
Like
amazing.
super hard to find tickets where you're like not 30,000 feet in the air.
Right.
Yeah, if smart people want to keep this world together, they should probably work on Quidditch.
Yeah, dude. I mean, you could make a drone that looks like that Quidditch thing, the golden snitch, and then the rest of it, you know, once we get like hoverboards and all that working, you convert that
Yeah,
to,
dude.
you know, a broom. You know,
We need to solve anti-gravity, and
Bad.
then you're good to go.
Yeah, big time.
Can you imagine how much money the guy who flies the golden snitch would get paid? Like he's just sitting in a little boxed room with a remote control.
controller. Yeah.
Like, you thought you had me.
Flying co-ed basketball.
Yeah. Like in Flubber, man. Just put that Flubber stuff on people's shoes, man. That'd be cool.
Yeah, something.
And nobody suspects a thing.
Yeah.
We got to be able to
weird,
alter
this-
our gravity if we want to really progress. It seems like as a society.
Yeah. It's weird. This guy just jumped 30 feet in the air for a dunk. Nothing weird here.
Any other sports?
Take NASCAR. Put bulls on the track.
There we go.
All right. Since you're saying car, I was thinking car too, but I'm gonna say let's go the Hot Wheels route and put those like boosters and stuff like that
man.
in
Okay.
racing. You know, something that would actually work. Where once you hit it like 30 miles an hour faster, boom,
Yeah.
like you're just getting shot. You know.
On top of that,
As far as I know, there isn't any kind of like racetrack for vehicles where there's a loop involved, man.
Really? Yeah.
yeah, we need to start getting ballsy. Putting
Right.
Someone needs to
Some
come out with
danger.
like the first Hot
know.
Wheels race, like the real Hot Wheels race, you know?
'Cause
that would be insane, dude.
what did Tanner Faust do like a few years ago? Well, it's been quite a few years ago now. But he was like in, it was all supposed to be Hot Wheels shit. I don't know if he did a loop or if he just did a ridiculous jump or what. But
I think he did both.
Yeah, he did both.
Yeah.
It was a loop and then a jump.
Did he do the loop in like that little bitty hatchback? Is that what he was driving? Or was that a
Oh,
different person?
man.
It was like a little bitty blue, like it looked like a Hyundai Venue kind of car. Some kind of European
Right.
vibe.
I can't remember what make of vehicle it was.
Crazy stuff, dude. Yeah, dude, I just thought it'd be so freaking cool if they like built like a Hot Wheels track, but like mounted the tracks in the air like on buildings in New York City or something.
Hell
It's
yeah.
like the whole race takes place through the entire city of New York City, like kind of suspended from buildings and like, dude, that'd be
and
crazy.
have the race with just dirt bikes, man,
yeah,
because that would work.
have
dude.
wicked jumps.
Yeah.
Like everyone has parachutes on just in case, you know.
Yeah, and wingsuits.
Yeah, wingsuits.
And there's a part where you gotta jump off your bike in wingsuit. That'd be so sweet, dude.
And then there's bikes waiting for you, so you have to time it perfectly. Land on the bike.
reach out to Red Bull. Yeah, we'll get this going.
Yeah, man.
This sounds very similarly like the bike race in Batman and Robin.
Completely different. Not inspired at all.
I actually started the first Batman movie, the 1989 one with Michael Keaton, like an hour into it. I was gonna watch all of the Batman movies before the new one comes out.
Oh, dude, that sounds like a good plan. That's what Mandy and I did with Spider-Man before No Way Home came out.
I wish I would have done that.
On top of watching Django Unchained, but you brought up Michael Keaton. I also watched Jackie Brown today.
Nice.
What's Jackie Brown?
I think it's the third Quentin Tarantino movie that he made.
Oh, yeah. That dude has made a lot of movies, man.
I think he's made 9
Yeah, that's what I
so
was
far.
thinking.
That's not a whole lot, but
I mean, for someone that has yet to come out with a bad movie,
yeah.
every single one of his movies is awesome.
Hateful Eight was a little weird, but
I loved it.
yeah.
I've been meaning to watch the extended version.
Extended version's good.
Yeah.
I mean, I liked it a lot, too. Just that stuff with Nick Fury was a little weird.
Oh yeah, but he's like, I pulled out my big black pecker. He sucked on that dingus.
He did him telling that story was like 10 or 15 minutes long, dude. That was awesome. I was just like this. I'm like, all right, this is one of them crazy, like, you know, it's Western, you know, high stakes, all this stuff. And then he's like telling this story, and I'm like, whoa, it is a Quentin Tarantino movie.
Yeah, that's like the one thing that is just like, whoa, holy shit.
Yeah.
What's y'all's favorite Quentin movie then?
Man, I don't know. That'd be tough.
Mine's easily Django.
Yeah, it's probably a tie between
Super good.
Inglorious and Django for me. I think I watch Inglourious Bastards more frequently than Django is the thing. Like Django's like a once a year deal. I watch Inglourious Bastards like 2 or 3 times a year. It feels like.
It's also super good.
But the ending of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is my favorite of any of his movies. That scene with Brad Pitt throwing that can at that dude's face.
Oh man, yeah.
So nuts.
He just like snaps at that dog or whatever he does. Like,
Yeah, obviously the Kill Bill movies are great.
oh man, yeah.
Oh,
How
yeah.
could I forget about that? What am I saying?
Yeah.
Kill Bill Volume 2 is the best.
I'd say Volume 1 is
Volume
better.
1's my favorite. Yeah.
Really, I like Volume 2. I love when she pulls that other chick's eyeball out.
Yeah.
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 I just love that little song that comes on
Just-
every time. It's like, wee, wee.
Yeah.
It's like so like old school comic book, dude.
It's like one of my favorite things is when she's like, in the immediate future is gonna become my sword or whatever, and then the girl's like, bitch, you don't have a future. Like, it's just so
Yeah.
sick. Like, oh my god, so great. And that trailer fight scene is just ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
It's so awesome.
Oh, I love the trailer scene, dude.
Yeah.
She's just freaking out. Yeah, whenever she like loses her other eye. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
Like when she's fighting the crazy 99 and that chick with the chain mace, dude.
Oh yeah.
Gotta love that part.
man,
Ever since I saw those, I wanted a Hanzo sword, man.
It's hard to not watch both of them back to back and put them together as one movie, you know?
Yeah, you finish the first one, you're immediately like, I gotta watch the second one now.
Yep.
Can't stop now.
So crazy to think that, oh man, what's his name? The guy that played Bill? Like,
yeah,
yeah, he died from autoerotic asphyxiation,
Yeah.
man.
Whoa.
Yeah. That's how he left. David Carradine?
yeah.
Yeah. David Carradine. Yeah, he died choking himself while masturbating.
Going out on top.
Yeah, there's worse ways to go.
What a way to go, man. Like,
Jackson, this is time for us to talk to you about the intervention.
the intervention?
Yeah, we need you to stop choking yourself while you
yeah.
jack off.
Jackson,
We found your belt.
that belt you're wearing right now, it's too tight. All right. With that being said, let's move into Yo Dude. Check this out.
Yo, dude, check this out. Did you know that the term out of the blue is explained by when a supercell thunderstorm is super focused on a certain area, it offsets the static charge, the offset of the static charge of the ground and the anvil at the top of the storm is so great at a distance that lightning can actually strike up to 5 miles away from the head of the storm, out of the top of the storm, to offset the static charge. So it looks like lightning comes out of a blue sky. It's pretty sick.
Yeah,
That
that's
is
pretty cool.
Pretty sick.
It's wild.
Yo, dude, check this out.
What's up?
I learned that if you're ever like struggling with like, I don't know, suicidal thoughts or something like that, just try autoerotic asphyxiation. It might give you something to live for,
Damn it, Jackson.
or you might actually complete what you're trying to achieve in the process, which is suicide. But either way,
You win.
you win either way. You either get like one of the greatest orgasms you've ever had, or you die.
It's all about new discoveries.
The intervention should have been before the podcast. Damn it, I told you. You knew he was gonna act out like this.
I'm going home and trying it tonight, guys.
All right, yo, dude, check this out. So I saw this article posted. I guess it was this like 2 days ago. So have you guys heard about stealth COVID?
Stealth COVID.
Have you guys heard about this?
What's this shit?
All right, so a new subvariant of Omicron is spreading rapidly in some parts of the world. A variant of the Omicron called BA.2, also known as the stealth variant or stealth Omicron. Does that sound like a transformer?
Dude,
Yes, it does.
pretty sure there's a transformer called Stealth.
So far, my prediction, 1 out of 2. And I would say that counts as a fucking transformer name. Stealth Omicron.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, you're
first
right.
of all,
It really does.
the stealth variant gives you freedom of choice, so you can go in stealth or you can go in guns blazing. You know what I mean? It's a Ubisoft game.
Yeah.
I don't like the sound of this stealth. Nah, dude.
Yeah, man. How would you know?
All I know
How
is that
stealthy can it be?
It's stealth, man.
I can't see it.
there's never been anything nice and cuddly that had the name stealth in front of it or after it.
Yeah.
Surely not.
I feel like you can break in my house after dark.
What's
Catch me
it
in my
even
sleep.
mean?
They're just
The
going to call it the
virus.
Splinter Cell variant.
It's a virus. Not gonna be any more stealth than the other viruses. Like, oh, we just didn't see it coming. Like,
I don't know, man.
what
if it was like
scanning for? Like, where is it? Where is it? It's in this room.
The next the next variant is going to be called like anti-stealth, like Omicron, and it just comes in like carrying symbols, just
Brash.
Brash variant.
Yeah.
Yo, dude, check this out. Scientists regrow frogs' lost legs. Will human limbs be next? Is the question.
I'd say yes.
I saw this in Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man.
Here's what I gotta say about
Lizard
that:
man.
a frog leg is a lot smaller than a man's leg.
True.
But still, man, there's like they've basically been able to regrow frogs' legs using a 5-drug combination.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That sounds like an endless supply of
Yes.
Cajun dinner.
The other animals, including salamanders, starfish, zebrafish, lizards, and crabs, can do that on their own. Frogs cannot do that on their own. So frogs are like humans. Whenever they get it cut off, it just
Wow.
heals and whatever. Yeah, they're hoping that one day that this thing they've done can be transferred over to humans, and we can just start regrowing limbs.
That's
All right, guys,
insane.
strap me down. Let's cut these legs off, baby.
I actually read this article in like 2014, I want to say, or 15 maybe, where this chick she was like a cellular biologist or something, and she found these worms that are like immortal because their cells, like the reason humans die is because cells stop reproducing, but this worm species, the cells never stop reproducing. So unless it's like killed or something, it will just live forever. And she was trying to like figure out how to replicate that process in human cells and just make humans like live forever. It's so crazy, man.
No.
Like
How
many-
long do you think the Earth would be fucked if everybody got that drug? Like, if all of a sudden,
How long
no
would it
more
take?
deaths unless it's like from unnatural causes.
Oh my god, dude.
But if it got to that point, like, man,
We'd have to be going to space and find another planet.
yeah, we fucking Mars, Red Rocks.
We'd have to find a Mass Effect field generator real quick.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or like convert a close world to like a machine world type, where it's just like completely
Just turn the moon into like a giant like robotic ecosystem or something.
right.
What's the name of that? What's the name of the planet on Star Wars Episode 2 where it's just an entire city?
Oh,
Coruscant?
Coruscant.
Coruscant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coruscant.
Coruscant.
You could do something like that.
I would probably hate living in an area like that, man. Like to live in a planet where it's like, what the fuck's a tree?
Yeah,
You know?
especially since like all the rich people live on top and then all the poor people live at the very bottom where the air quality is really bad. And
Yep.
what you got, Bo?
Hey, check this out. I heard this the other day. Massachusetts scientists have discovered that these marine mammals have talking about dolphins. That these marine mammals have large and well-developed clitorises, which apparently provide as much pleasure as humans. I'm not one to question science, but who is funding this? Like, is this my tax dollars we're talking about?
Yeah.
When I diddle that dolphin, he goes wild. Let's study it. Stop. Like,
That explains
come on
the scene
now.
with the deep. If I touch it, will you shut up?
When I touched the blowhole of Jeffrey the dolphin, he just went absolutely bananas. I tell you that. I never heard so much ease in my life.
I studied it. Frank studied it.
Jerry from Custodial studied
We
it.
studied it hard.
We called Rodriguez across the street. He came over.
We should at least be able to ask,
He watched it.
He filmed it.
we should be able to ask scientists what they're studying. Like, okay, and where do you get your funding? Like, this is
Trust
come
me,
on
we've
now.
done this a lot.
Yeah,
This is easily replicable.
this is important. You wouldn't understand.
This is not where AIDS comes from.
The dolphins might know love as well.
I know we certainly do.
That's the next test.
Wow, the dolphins swim up to you really fast. They know what's coming.
Oh my
I
god.
Well,
literally
that's
heard
good.
that like on the news or something the other day. They're talking about it. Like, what is this? What are you guys? What are you doing?
Yeah, dolphins like to have fun too.
Well-developed clitorises. So that's
We gotta stop destroying the oceans, man.
this week in
Yeah.
Yeah,
science.
they deserve it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're gonna give it to them.
I mean, they're supposedly like really intelligent, so
Yeah.
it sucks that they've got to just take it, you know?
That Hitchhiker's Guide to the or what is it? Hitchhiker's Guide to the
Yeah.
Galaxy? Which is like
So
so long,
long.
and thanks for all the fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Salt Lake City, like one of the crazy guys, or not Salt Lake, or SLC Punk, one of the crazy guys is like,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, the dolphins are man evolved.
Yeah.
It's like one of those crazy conspiracy theories.
I saw a half man, half dolphin once in Greece.
Yeah. There is an underground railroad that goes from Texas to Cuba.
They smuggle UFOs under there.
Yeah.
Unidentified flying objects. Yeah. I love that movie, man.
It's a good movie. I mean, it was really good when I was in high school. It doesn't hold up as well, like now that I'm older, but
Yeah.
still a really good movie.
What is that actor's name?
Matthew Lillard.
He is super good.
He is a treasure.
Yep.
Shaggy, Scream, Without a Paddle.
Yeah, without a
Oh,
That's
man.
such an underrated comedy. Without
Yes,
a
it is.
Paddle.
breaking
There
glass
really
for
is.
my kids play.
Get up, you stoner dogs!
All right, well, I think we're going to close it out there. I want to thank you guys for crashing with friends. We'll see you guys all next week.
Peace.
Later.
Bye.
See ya.
Congratulations.
Crashing with Friends.
Podcast.